Alright, let's get this party started. And before reading, Sir Eganox is looking more vexed than usual as his eyes scan the camp for a very special someone, namely, you. I have it on good authority that dragons have once again been spotted around the Steel Vigil. Yet it would not serve to send knights to the area, considering the entirely disgraceful hurly-burly overlord Ransel. Will you investigate the Steel Vigil in our stead? Well, who is this Lord Ransel? Lord Horoshafon is mindful in the extreme with regards to his food. He is often fond of saying, food that physiques make flesh proof against cold. Okay. Mean? In case you were unaware, House Fortomp is quite willing, even eager to employ adventurers and sell swords. The commander in particular is known to possess a soft spot for your type. Uh-oh. What exactly does that mean? Not everyone is of one mind in this matter, of course, but I have made it known to the others that I support this endeavor. Women like yourself can be quite helpful, or if nothing else, quite fascinating. Oh, so the truth be told! Interesting. The secret you learn. Who's this guy? Brad Togonix. There is a hunter that stalks the sick and the wounded, and his name is Winter. This far north, warm beds and nourishing food are not to be found in any great quantity. Yeah. Damn, that thin blanket ain't gonna, like, help nobody. Oh yeah, they're gonna get frostbite and die. Nobody in here. These guys don't say nothing? Where has that daughter of mine gone? She cannot seem to stay in one place. Bless her. You there, don't you go telling her any tales of the road. I've trouble enough as it is. Okay. Second Lives. Only Ishgard would have an actual Valley of Death, conveniently located nearby. A lady nobly born seeks an adventurer to walk in its shadow. Know you a gorge called Witch Drop? Sharp as claws and hard as steel. It is where those suspected of heresy are judged by the Inquisition. The guilty would fly to escape death using the power granted them by the Dravanians, and the temple archers would put an arrow through their black hearts. The innocent would break upon the gorge floor, their purity proven. Their souls would ascend to Hallone's halls, and there await their loved ones. The one I loved was judged at Wittrop. He went to his death with a rosary upon him. I carved the crystals myself, and only made 4 before he was taken. I think that mayhap the bees lie forgotten on the floor of that gorge. Hey, Dusk, how's it going? I'm good, thank you. They say you have keen eyes, closed lips, and a kind heart. Will you find the rosary for my heart's succor? Do not expect all 4 beads, but please, good adventurer, as many as you can. That's good. A fool and his life are soon parted. The Charlians say there are no greater generals than old women with naught to lose, and Mendel's steely gaze says she means to send you to war. I had a son once, a fine boy. Maybe if he'd lived, he would have found a fine girl like you, and I'd be dandling a grandchild on my knee. But he wandered into the ogre's belly in a blizzard, and one of the beasts in there killed him. I'm neither a knight nor a maid, but I tell you my heart cries out for vengeance, nay, justice, even after all these years. I won't go to my grave knowing that creature will blight another life as it did mine. Take all that I have left, but slay that of the Gorgator. Okay. Here, this is a bottle of Caracool blood. Pour it out and the scent will draw the creature. It doesn't care what kind of blood it is, you see. Once it senses prey, you'll be ready, won't you? Just another day, another dollar. That's usually what I say. I'm probably going to move my streams to morning. I just wanted to tell people that as they showed up today. This way my husband can sleep when he gets home, and I can just go straight out, not worry having to get back in time, because every night I seem to be getting later and later. I'm probably going to move it to mornings. Because he works overnights, and then so I'm staying up all night with her. But, and then I want to go out in the morning, so I figured this should be a good compromise. I don't know yet. Where's my juice? When a merchant is wroth, there is usually coin to be made in solving a problem, and Edwin is looking very wroth indeed. What are you doing, little BB? Stop it. Stop it. Oh, here, you can have a flashlight. Here. There's the flashlight. Good, bye. Hey, you, no time for niceties. I'm waiting on Ceruleum. That old uncut purse what calls himself a trader is late with his shipment. You might be right on that. But it's like my husband doesn't want me to go out first thing in the morning because he wants to sleep after getting off of a all-night shift. So that's kind of like my compromise. So I figured I'll stream tonight, see how I feel in the morning, probably do some morning, and then, just stay out until about 10 or, until it's time for him to go to work. That way I make as much as I can to pay the bills, because apparently he's paying back child support. They took like half his paycheck. I'm like, oh, dear Lord. Hey, you, no time for niceties. I'm waiting on Ceruleum. That old uncut purse what calls him a traitor is late with his shipment. Ceruleum burns like an alewife in winter, and there's no going without it to make the fire stand for the ballistas. Curse that Sigget. What does he think we're fighting here, ladybugs? Maybe. You look like you enjoy a spot of heat. Find out where my Ceruleum order is. Go to Sigget and, lean on him a little, question him like... I also consider just streaming twice a day, too. Like, once in the morning, once in the evening. Do my deep dungeons one time and this the other. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure it out. As long as the rivers stop flooding, I'll be good. I tell you, those old uns, keen on being paid, not keen on doing their work. Can't trust them, especially that lot at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. I'm not even here on the main story yet, but all these quests were unlocked, so I figured, you know what? I'll just do them. Man, hell no. You see these guys sitting in this icy water. They say there's this place in the south where the water warm as blood. Unbeliever lies told to make us something. Unbeliever lies told to make us forget our duty. Quiet, both of you, and concentrate. Okay. Y'all are crazy. Crazy! I also want to see if the views get any better if I switch it to mornings. Because, there's people that used to watch my stream, but now they don't show up because I stream too late. Like, okay. We'll see. Ooh, there's that thing here. But how you doing, Crazer? I hope you're having a good day. Man, have you seen my, YouTube or my TikTok shorts of all the flooding going on in my area? Oh my god, it's been so bad. Do I go trip? No, it's all up to you, but how's it going, Craneser? Hey, how's it going? How are you doing, Y2A? And good luck tomorrow. I think tomorrow's your day for the H&R block. What is it that you have there? Crystal beads, is it? I found one down here myself not long ago, but just the one. And this one will stay with me, stranger. It is my only link to another life. You see, a proof of that life. She would understand. After all, why are you here? Because she told me to? Why are you here? Let's see. How do I get out of here? Oh, let's ride the chocobo. I finally completed the main quest line for A Realm Reborn this morning. I'm so excited. The first part, or did you actually finish the post content too? But congratulations out of the way. Either one is an achievement. Congratulations, Brian. Just the first part? Yeah, it's about to start getting good. You better have a Kleenex box. I swear you need one. Actually, you need several. But congratulations. I'm proud of you. Did you enjoy it? I liked post Realm Reborn a lot better. That's when it started to get really good. And then it just kept getting better and better and better. Thank you, and yes, I enjoyed it. Really like the mech mount you get for... Oh, yeah! Did you know that if you do the Conjurer questline until you unlock the White Mage questline at level 30, there's a side quest that unlocks right after you evolve into White Mage, or right after you finish the Conjurer questline, and it's like in the same area, it's in the same place. But it unlocks as soon as you turn in that quest, and it'll get you a unicorn mount. But it won't unlock unless you do the Conjurer quest line up to level 30. A lot of people don't know about that one. Well, what? What do you mean, well, what? It's a unicorn mount. You get it at, basically there's a yellow side quest, which a lot of people don't do because they're all focused on main story content. So when you do the Conjurer quest line up to level 30, you actually complete it. Right before you evolve, another quest unlocks. It's yellow, right inside the Conjurer Guild, and it's to go heal a unicorn, and you get the unicorn mount as a reward. No, it don't take that long. I don't know the actual name of the quest, but it unlocks right there inside the guild. It's a yellow quest. There's like 2 or 3 inside there, but that one is specific to getting a mount. There. Let me see, up here. I thought I'd let you know that, though, since you're eager about a mount. That unicorn mount is pretty cool. Thank the Fury you're safe. I thought my revenge had been the death of you. Then why did you send me out there, lady? But you say it's the monster that's dead. Thank you, kind girl. Not on this character. I have it on my, my Viera. And would you look at that? You found his rosary as bright as the day his father put it around his neck. I used to collect in World of Warcraft until I quit. And it's gonna stay quit. I have like a lot of mounts. None of them store-bought either. And would you look at that? You found his rosary, as bright as the day his father put it around his neck. They say mithril never loses its luster. Not like life, eh? Yeah. Fall to a dragon, go to heaven. Fall to aught else, who gives two hells? That's the Ishgard way. He was a scout and a good one, I'm told. But he died a fool's death and deserved no justice. They found him and left his things where they lay. Left him where he lay, his own comrades. Ah, what a bunch of jerks. Yeah, but I won't be playing it, so I hope you enjoy it if you do. But you didn't, did you? You picked this up and brought it to me. A good heart and a noble soul to keep your promise and to do a thing unbidden. You're the justice I sought adventure, and now I may live out my days in peace. Well, it won't take you long. Those blankets don't look very cozy. I mean, come on. They're in Ishgard, and that's the kind of blankets they give these people? It's like, come on. They're gonna freeze to death. Adventure, did you find what my heart seeks? Did you know they're coming out with two patches? Or two different patches. Final Fantasy's releasing stuff in August, and so is WoW, apparently. That's what I got told today by another friend that plays WoW. Oh, don't worry. That'll take you a while. So enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Please enjoy it. Adventure, did you find what my heart seeks? No, I don't know what your heart seeks, but here you go. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I do. There they are. How strange to see them again after all that has passed. Thank you for finding so many. Thought mayhap there would be one missing. Matiganot has it, I believe, and so this rosary binds us together. I did talk to that guy. Is he still... Ooh. The guy is still alive! Holy crap, he was still alive! I talked to him! Oh, wow. He just didn't want to come back up. Oh, wow. Was he an unbeliever? His faith was not the conflagration that other men set to the house of their heart. Yet I do not know and never shall. I just realized I talked to that dude. Either I was talking to a ghost or he just decided to stay down there and let everybody think he's dead. I sought to mislay all memory of him, that he was my great friend as well as my betrothed. A lady of Ishgard does not deny a friend, even if the ways of the world would have us deny our own fathers and husbands. And so I shall never forget Matiganot. It's probably a good thing. She'll probably get, like, killed or something if he comes back. But, oh dear, I had no idea. Where did I place that copy of the Ishidirion? I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. Hey. Yeah, I haven't made it that far in the main storyline, but my level is so high on everything that, you know, all the side quests are here. I'm like, okay, I'll just go around and pick them all up, get them done. Be less I have to do later. I think the only thing not level 50 on my profession side is my fishing. I heard it's pretty hard. I never bothered with it. I heard it's pretty rough. Only relic I ever got was the one from Hildebrand side quest. Because I like the story anyway, I was already doing it, so by the time I got the relic, I'd already done all the quests. If you're still here, Black CXT, when I get off for the night, I can hop over to the VR and show you the unicorn mount. If you're still here. I don't think there's that many more quests for me to do, honestly, before I go back to doing the main story for a little bit. And honestly, really doesn't take that long to do side quests. There is a lot, but it did not take me that long to do. It's taken me more time to do the profession stuff. I thought the baby stole my drink again. She does that. If I got any soda with carbonated drink in a bottle, she'll take it, shake it until all the fizz is gone. You have some dark news. It is writ large upon your aspect. Come speak. This tome, it is notorious. Forbidden by the Holy See, of course, and a frequent trophy in the Inquisitor's raids on unbelievers. If you found this in the Steel Vigil, it can only mean that the unbelievers infest the ruins. They must have been tasked by the Dravanians to keep watch and thwart any attempts to rebuild the Vigil. Traitors to their blood, I would that they had but one black heart. My sword would pierce its rotten core and forever rid us of their kind. Yeah, a lot of people tried to tell me not to bother with side quests, but you know what? I do my thing. I do my thing, and don't worry about nobody else. If I mute myself, it's because I'm coughing really bad. A knight of Ishgard lives to serve, and lives to fall in battle. Every last one of us is fated for this holy duty long before we are born. And when the last dragon perishes, we shall meet again in the hall of our fathers. Wait, you're all gonna commit suicide at the same time if all the dragons disappear? That's kind of fucked up. That is really messed up. Oh, and just so you know, the NPCs have dialogue, just so you know. Anybody with a green thing over their name? Like, if their name is highlighted green, that means they got dialogue. And then you got the weather person, the sky watcher. Does my presence make you uncomfortable? Be at ease, my child. If you're a goodly, righteous woman, then you have not to fear from an inquisitor. Oh, you're an inquisitor? That's messed up. Huh, an adventurer come from some forsaken place, huh? Well, I don't want your kind here. This here's a piece of precision equipment, see? Now off with you. Well, off with you! Belmont? Like Belmont from, like, Castlevania? Or is it Castlevania? You don't look like no Belmont. You imposter. How many years now since I left the God's Quiver for a life of a sellsword? Long enough to end up in this far north. But wonder how Instructor Mokot's faring with all the green recruits. Let's see. We got all those. Got that. Okay, we're going south now. I know Mordana don't have anything for me yet, so we don't have to go there. Hey, don't squeal, no. Don't you hurt all my viewers' eardrums? What's an white mage only quest? I'll get you some more in a teeny bit. Here. I'll get it for you in a minute. No patience, girl. I said in a minute. Adding fuel to the fire. Carolot needs a favor of you, and the jargon it causes him is almost payment enough for the job. It galls me to ask for the help of an adventure, yet I cannot leave the fort. Not now, damn it. You are eager to do a service, is that not right, adventure? There's some urgent need for firewood, and you would gain much by assisting us. The area around Skyfire Locks never lacks for firewood. Collect 8 bundles and deliver them to Stephanot on the West Hill. Okay. On the West Hill. And it's a good way to get a little bit of money, learn a bit of the lore, because I'm finding out things I never would have found out with just main story only. And my birdie went away again. That's 7 out of 8. I need one more. There we go. That doesn't look like firewood. That kind of looks like paper. Sheep to the slaughter. A man may die of want in a fort as well as a hovel, and Sylvatine has need of an adept hunter to help victual the locks. What kind of English is that? The common folk of Ishgard know to seek shelter in Skyfire Larks whenever the dragons attack in force. Each stronghold must be victualed with these extra mouths in mind. Will you help secure meat and sheepskin from the caracals that roam the snowy plains? These stockpiles will mean the difference between life and death for the helpless folk under our protection. When the sheep are skinned and dressed, make your deliveries to the strongholds and watchtowers. Every morsel and every shield against the cold counts, no matter how small. I don't know why she's doing it. Oh, there we go. Prince, how are you doing? If worse comes to worse, seek the aid of Hey! No! Sorry about her, guys. I don't know why she's doing that. If worse comes to worse, seek the aid of we who bear the sigil of the Rose House Harley and Art, has battled the Dravanian horde since the rise of Ishgard, and never shall we yield. Yeah, exactly. God, she go. I said stop! I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get her something to drink, because she's getting mad. Hey, Redman, I'll be right back. I gotta get the baby something to drink.
That's a truck.
Okay, maybe now she'll quit the screeching. We'll see. Took your time, you sniveling wave-faced firewood? Who told you to bring firewood? Welp. What happened to the fresh supplies from Camp Dragonhead? And stand up straight when I address you. Well, first of all, I'm not a soldier. Second of all, I'm gonna kick you between the legs you talk to me like that again. Oh, you deleted it. So it's safe to play your clips again? What about your other one? Everything is you know what I'm talking about, and I'm not saying it on live stream. Bye, I mistook you for another. I sent out a recruit some time ago to take delivery of relief supplies. Came all this way to bring more fuel. I bid you thanks. You know, I'm gonna go check out your clips, so I'm gonna go screen them. Wait. There's no... Oh, not you, Radman. I'm talking about Y2A. You have 2 left. I'll go check them out. If they're safe to play, I'll play them. There's no comfort we seek, you must understand, but life. The cold is too relentless to go long without fire. I give thanks for your service, but Coerthas is no place for those who lack discipline and faith. You will perish, and in so doing, mayhap endanger the crusade. Nah, I know you are. I'd rather be cannon fodder. Stephanot has no love for adventurers, but beggars cannot be choosers, and your help is urgently needed. He should be back by now, even if he had to wait out the worst of this storm. Could he have wandered onto the North Road? That way roam feral crocs. Adventurer. Sent a runner to Camp Dragonhead, but he is many hours overdue. There he has lost his way, green recruit that he is. I would prevail upon you to fetch him back. Oh, that one, I don't mind that one. That one's just a little silly, but that one is okay. You know which one I'm talking about. And I'm not saying it on live stream, so don't make me. Because I'm going to tell you no. There is one more that was with that one you said you deleted. Okay, hold on. Let's see. How do I send you a message? Whisper? Is it Whisper? Okay, give me a second. There you go. Let's see. Sent. God, I hope that's you, because they're going to think I'm weird if I sent that message, and I'm going to get reported or something. Alright, I'm about to play and I see anything weird. But yeah, I don't mind playing your clips if there's nothing weird. Did you miss your clips that bad, Y2A? That's the only reason I... Spot. Seriously, Y2A? That one too? Oh, that's kind of gray area. But really? That one ain't too bad. Was it really? Why would they call it that? Saturn. Oh, it's Uranus, by the way. I watched enough Sailor Moon, I know how it's pronounced. It's a gray area, but I'll accept it. But the other two, I was not going to accept those. I'm sorry, but I got kids and teenagers, and no. Welcome back, Earthbot? Y'all are some weird people. Y'all make me laugh. To Insurance Moon? Okay. But you lurk on your phone. I got it. Three sacks of winter wheat and a box of rotting cabbage will not see us through a siege. What? Rotting cabbage will just make you guys sick. Ew. Well, ain't you a sturdy lass? If you want to keep it that way, take my advice. When hauling heavy shit, lift with your legs, not your back. I learned that one the hard way. I have to call up the... Oh, the insurance. Okay, I get you now. Thank you kindly, Yolani. We are without men we need to lay in extra supply, so thin are we stretched by the terrors of this winter. Adventurers such as yourself were sent by Helone herself. Would that the commander saw the truth of it. Sure, I'm getting them whirling, food. What do they expect us to do with such paltry? Forgive me, I speak out of turn. You have done your duty, and a great service it is to us, but we are short of men. It is the enemy that weighs on me, snow rather than fire. How fares the weather? It's pretty cold outside. A storm in these parts means no runners can be sent to the next fort, nor can any signals be seen. Once the whiteness falls, each log is an island and must fend for itself. Well, ooh, that sucks. Prevalin? That's your name? Must civilization one day descend into ruin? Are we truly powerless to halt the inevitable decline? Surely all is not lost. Well, no. It's just cold here. Know you the reason Skyfire Locks is thus devised? A handful of diamonds tossed upon a hillside, rather than a carcanet of brilliant decorously arranged. The locks are shelter for our people against dragons. Scattered is safer. One cannot steal a necklace if there's none to steal. Well, that's interesting. The locks are shelter for our people against dragons. Scattered is safer. One cannot steal a necklace if there's none to steal. Ah, adventurer, where is the tomfool? If he's lost something frostbite, he has none to blame but himself. Well, yeah, about that. This is the boy's ring. What is the meaning of this? A feral croc? Are you certain? He could simply have dropped it. I'll not stand for sunrise when the boy's on it. What? Yes, he had ginger hair. Oh, for the Ruth of alone. He was a good lad, fired to take his place in the war against the dragons. To die so ignominiously instead, I cannot tell his sire, yet to lie to a fellow knight about his own son, 'tis more than I can tease out right now. Death becomes you. You sense that there is a pact of sorts between you and Stephanot now, and he gives every indication that he has another mission for you. Yay, more money! Hand it over! I mislike adventurers as well as you know, but that wretched death on the North Road binds us together. It is the will of the Fury. After much reflection, I have decided to send you to Camp Dragonhead with the ring. You just don't want to tell him that his boy died. For Thibelin, the boy's father. It ill becomes a knight to prevaricate, but I have added the boy's name to the patrol that was lost to dragons. You must tell Thibelin that his son died gloriously in battle. Let his name not stand in shame. He deserved better. Aw, he's a good guy. Kind of. You're still lying, but I guess it's for a good cause. I don't really like lying. It's bad. Here's your rations and your clothing. How like Siventel to entrust as important a task as this to an adventurer. You, at least, can be trusted to complete the work you are given. But still, I thank you for the delivery. You may go. How rude. Curse Siventel, that long-faced martinet. There never was a night as cold as this, yet he begrudges us more wood for the fire. I would gladly, especially if 'twere Siventel, kill for a mug of warm wine. Ooh, so all you want is wine? What's in here? Just a couple guys. Is there not more to life than fighting dragons? Well, apparently not. Not here. Da 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 da. What level is that quest anyway? I don't even think I picked it up yet. Alright, nothing here. Let's go in here. Nope. Where is this bloke? Is he up top? Alright. Anima weapons take forever to grind. Probably. I'll believe you. I thank you for these. 'Tis miserable work dressing so many beasts in a cold such as this. What did this meat were for a feast to celebrate a victory? I hear the unbelievers grow bold, hampered as we are by the snow. I pray that we are not defeated by cold and hunger ere we can meet the dragons in battle. My gratitude, adventurer. The rocks upon which Isgard is built are less stalwart than we could ever have thought 5 years ago. There has never been such a time as this. The shadows gather with alacrity, and we must make whatever preparations we can. Alright. Welcome to all. Okay, we got this guy done. So now, well, we got the one. Well, I got the one up north to go turn in, but I'll do that one last. Go do these down south. Even my hunting log. I can't get to that yet. I haven't unlocked it yet. Alright, levies of the Observatorium. Cimarron, the Adventurers Guild representative for local levy quests at the Observatorium, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild levies. That means I gotta prove myself again. All done, I'm back now. Well, welcome back, Radman. Good morning to you, madame. My name is Cimarron, and I represent the interests of the Adventurers Guild here at the Observatorium. If I might be so bold, have you an interest in undertaking a guild levy or two? I believe you would find the experience most rewarding. But it pains me to say that I should first administer a trial levy. I must beg your forgiveness for my premature proposal. You know, I think at this point, we can safely assume I know how to do guild levies. This levy should serve well as a test. If you're willing to accept it, please do so now. Sure, why not? You have my most humble thanks, madam. The dragons and their minions have terrorized my homeland for generations, and we appreciate all who would aid our cause. To attract the two beasts which threaten dear Bessie, you must slay Snapjaws and use their meat as bait. This method is far from foolproof, though, and I fear it may even attract other ravenous creatures. Guess I'll go do this one real quick. Saving Betsy! We're saving Betsy. Napalm? Ooh, that stuff's dangerous. You're welcome, Radman. Oh, the family's doing good. Everything's flooded out right now. I mean, thankfully I live just a teeny bit too far from the river. Just a teeny bit. But yeah, things have gotten rough. The river, like 5 miles down the road, flooded. A lot of the farmland got, like, drowned out. So they had to evacuate the 2 nearby towns. So yeah, I know. Things are just crazy over here. She doing good. She needs to go to sleep. Is there nothing? Guess not. Oh, he doing good. He gotten big. He's about 50 pounds now. He's not really a puppy no more. The Levy Watchers spoke of your skill and valor in the field. Please accept this reward for your services. Bonus. Okay. It's been an honor and a privilege, madam. I pray we can count on your services in the future. Oh yeah, we're gonna hold off on that one. My gear ain't up to snuff for that. Speak softly to me. Marcelon's teeth are chattering from something other than the cold, and he has the beseeching look of one seeking an adventurous cure to a nasty ill. I need to talk to you, adventurer. I was down in the snow house, keeping out of the wind, when I heard whispers. I swear it on the lives of my chocobos. Couldn't see anyone in there, but I'm sure I heard something. Go on and see 'twas else. I don't know how I'll sleep tonight. Weirdo. Toss fit workout. Torn between curiosity and scorn, Mossalin would report an odd sighting. I can't see as how I ought to care, but I saw a fella out throwing snowballs at a snowman. Why anyone engaged in such japery in the cold, I can't rightly say. Went nut gathering and lost more than he found, is my guess. You better make sure that don't happen to you, lass. Not that I know precisely what happened, mind ye. What's that? Me? Ask? I got my chocobos to see to. If Dersophenox wants to up into his head soup on the snow, I can't see what business of mine it be. Yep, that's his name. Tufakora. I don't know. He sells things. Goes places. Don't seems like no kind of life to me, begging pardon. You want to see him? I reckon he's somewhere about. I have to make some changes to my Twitch. I'm going to get you a Final Fantasy sound for your intro you can use. Okay. That'll be interesting. Just let me know. Hey girl, I just jump off? What do you mean by that? And how's it going? Walking softly, eh, adventurer? Those around here think I'm winter drunk. I'll wager. Ha! Never seen a snow toss before, the lazy bablos. I will let you know. Okay, thanks, Radman. What do you mean by that, Stella? Sit on your butt in front of a port fire too long, and soon you got the swivel white knuckles. You'll sleep the better for tossing snowballs without needing Lady Mead or Mistress Ale to sing the lullaby. What do you say, eh? Why not give it a try? It's as simple as you'd imagine. Just reach on down, grab some of the powdery white, and throw. White mischief, wild-eyed and near wordless with shock, a deeply shaken Duvakarak seeks an intrepid sword to hunt a raving horror. I get talk today. Hey, Sari, how's it going? Make sure the music won't get her popped. Oh, yeah, probably. I noticed Twitch will just mute it most of the time. They're pretty good about that. Help me for the Ruth of Halone, help me. My caravan all are slain. Something huge and savage launched out of the storm. The screams. You got to go and kill the swimming thing. Kill it as it did my traveling companions. As long as that monster's out there, every one of our butts will be hanging out in the wind. Look sharp, eh, adventurer, as adept as you are with your steel. Whatever it was, it seemed to be everywhere at once. Red murder, wreath, and white storm. Yeah, I noticed Twitch will just mute it, that section, if it's against their whatever. When there's more snow on the ground than hot meals on the table, all you can do is join Dovikanus in a little snow toss. I've not had a problem so far, but I'll watch out for it. You learned the motion. How about we have ourselves some fun with it, huh? Reach on down into the powder and throw a goodly sized lump at me, hard as you can. Though make sure you take aim first, eh? Much as I get a good laugh out of it, I doubt Drividot here would fancy a face full of snow. As long as it comes from a video game, it should be fine. Don't just take it randomly from some site. I would take it from a video game. You're usually safe then. Just get me in your sights and throw your best snowball. Okay. You want me to throw a snowball at you? Okay. Gotcha. You want me to throw a snowball at you. There. Oh, you got an arm to write songs about. That felt good, eh? Hot cold hams, warm heart. That's the secret to long living. Really, there ain't much more to it. Just throw where there's snow underfoot. Of course, if you try to do the same on other kinds of ground, you'll end up with a fistful of nothing. And where's the gain in that? Anyhow, what I like to do is toss snowballs at snowmen. That way you can hurl them as hard as you fancy. Snowmen don't mind. They're made of the same stuff, eh? Go on, give it a go. Try throwing at that snowman right outside. Yeah. So far, I've never had an issue. YouTube's actually worse than they are. Hello, I are snowman, man of snow. Tripping we is, our hold on life slipping. Sad I are, so many dreams we had. Rally my spirits, won't you hear the final? Lackluster you are, no energy can you muster. Lackluster you are, no minute. Oh, wait. What am I supposed to do? Throw? I did throw a snowball at you. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's true. Why is he doing that? There's somebody else to throw at? Oh, that snowman. Okay. I'm throwing at the wrong one. Mikote is throwing? Should I eat? Maybe I eat. No, I know eat, dummy dummy. Dummy dummy throw like zero, only become yummy yummy if throw like hero. Throw at him again? Aim is yummy yummy, still much to fear, though hero not there. Throw to me again. Okay, again. Finally a throw of a hero, oh yummy, no dummy. There's a snow in my boots, I'm happy now. Snow tossed, hero made, I tired, need to sleep. Don't worry what they say, they call you crazy. Revolutionaries always get called crazy. Well, that's actually true. Oh, let me put YouTube back up. Sorry. Don't want to leave them out. There you are. You were at it a while. Nothing like a little Hourfrost on the nose hair, eh? I don't even know how to say that. I probably said that really bad. Snowman talked, you say. Don't see how. I rolled the thing myself, and it wasn't like I engaged a swivin white mage. No, you go lie down a spell and don't go saying nothing to them inside. They'll figure you a winter drunk for sure. They might even put you in for a leeching. What? What? Come by for another snow toss when you're feeling less fanciful. This damn winter can't last forever. But if it does, maybe I'll start a snow toss tourney. See if I can make a gill or two. Dude, you're crazy. Buyback crew will love is a lie and adventure soon die. Lurk? Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with this guy. Speak softly to me? Oh, rally. Okay. Profane you do our pain with rally so mundane, as to shelter with a booth my icebound heart to soothe. Alright, so that's done. Willing I are to take the top billing, a battery of gallantry from the artillery of flattery. Cheer us until dry are the tears. This is kind of getting ridiculous. Like me you do really twice, does lightning strike. Kiss me, friend, if us you'll miss. Throw it, though, not nice to smooch on snow. What? I gotta kiss you now? Ew. That's just weird. Okay, what? Farewell, adventurers, so many troubles you quell. Peace we is at drunk, we have life to the leals. Bye-bye, world, all that lives must someday die. Must someday die. That's a lot for a little snowman. Oh, ads. Okay. Did you find out who was talking? I can see from your aspect you did. A snowman? You don't say. And speaking in rude posse? I see now. Someone's having a bit of fun with the both of us. Likely some young'uns. I'll rest easy now, I can tell you that. Alright. Turn this one back in, and then go do my hero quest. Or not my hero, my warrior quest. You seek Thimmelin? I am he. A ring? Talk sense, adventurer. This is my wife's naming ring, which I took off her cold finger so many years ago. I gave it to our son after his swearing of the sword. Nina looks so beetle-browed, adventurer. I know what this means. My son is dead. My line is ended. Oh man, that sucks. Yes, I know what this means. There was a patrol out of Skyfire Locks last night that was killed to the last man. Was he one of them? Ah, then he died well, for I heard they brought down 2 dragons before the fire came for them. In every generation of my family, at least one son has died in the crusade. I scarce remember my father, who fell manning the ballista in the locks. And I am the last of 3 brothers. I had 4 sons and a daughter. 2 of the boys did not live to see their first name day, and my wife died in childbirth with the 3rd. Sickness took my daughter along with her babes. Yet our honor is intact, for my son gave his life to the cause, with that he had no more days, fought more battles ere he fell. That's my only regret. Thank you for the message. You lack no courage to make your way to Coerthas in these troubled times. But that was done. Okay, cool. Hero quest. My allergies are so bad. Oh, that's a lot of people there. Curious George, I'm back. Looking the part, Curious George would send you searching for ancient relics. Welcome again, my friend. I was wondering when your travels would bring you back this way. Just so happens I have some exciting news. I have finally uncovered the clues pertaining to the whereabouts of the lost armor of my ancestors. Turns out, after the fallen hero cast the 5 pieces from the mountaintop, 5 of his pupils set out to recover them, intending to restore their master's name. What is more, they were actually successful in this search. However, when it came to reuniting the set, the armor's great power began to work upon their minds, and not one could bring himself to relinquish this piece. Realizing then that their master's fatal pride was born of the artifacts' combined influence, the pupils resolved to keep the pieces separate and to share between five the power that might otherwise have consumed one, thus did each of them carve his own place in history. The chronicles go on to say that years later, prior to death, each of the pupils returned to the scene of his own greatest victory and buried the artifact in his possession in a final attempt to prevent any one warrior from holding the set, and it is there that the pieces still rest. You may be interested to know that the armor I wear is itself a replica of the set crafted by my ancestors, identical in all respects save for its lack of the arcane enchantments that adorn the original. I know what you might be thinking. If we were to bring the five pieces together once more, what would prevent us from being corrupted in the same fashion? Well, I've thought of that. What we need only do is trace the runes we find on the armor onto every piece of warrior gear. That way, there would be no need to worry about a single proud fool becoming drunk on his all-surpassing power, as every warrior in the realm would be possessed of the self-same might. It's quite brilliant if I do say so myself, so how about we split up and begin the search straight away? 3 of the locations seem quite self-evident. I would entrust the search there to you while I track down the other 2 with tome in hand. One piece is said to be buried under the great rocks of Boulder Downs in Coerthas, while another slumbers peacefully at Camp Tranquil in the South Shroud. The last of the 3 rests untouched at Parada's Peace in Western Thanalon. Unearth those 3 relics and bring them to me. With any measure of fortune, I'll have tracked down the remaining 2 by the time of your return. Right, off we go. Coerthas, we're coming back. We're coming back again. All right. Da, 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 da. Oh my, that's a big boy. Oh, these barrels are broken. White Death? Looks like a squirrel to me. Alright, got that one. Camp Tranquil. so next one is... Oh no! Did I not pick it up? Oh no. Let's see. Should just teleport to Western Thanalon. Did I forget to pick it up or something? I think I forgot to pick up something over there in Coerthas. Oops, my bad. I don't know what I forgot, but I did. That is one big froggy. Yeah, I think I forgot to pick up whatever I did over there. Yep, I sure did. Mardonna's pretty close. I think I'll ride from there. Alright. Oh, I didn't come up here. My bad. Okay, what's going on? Oh. I was like, I didn't see him. Alright. Do not do that, baby. Stop the screeching. Okay. You don't need to do that. What you want? I don't speak Screech. How fares your search, Yodolani? Have you found aught of my tribe's ancient relics? Should you have the 3 pieces of armor, don them and show them to me. Oh, I actually have to put them on? Well, for the quest, I'll put them on, but I have to destroy them. For the integrity of the thing, but for the quest, I'll put them on. Yodolani, that you found the gear is most gratifying, but what I would truly fancy would be to see you in it. Wait. Stand still for a moment. The armor so becomes you that I could not tell you had it on at first glance. But now I can have no doubt. I sense the power of the runes inscribed on each piece, resonating with your soul crystal. This is the long-lost armor of the warrior. I too have found one of the relics, but I have run into the unexpected rub. When I donned the piece, I felt nothing, as if the lost treasure were no different from the unadorned replicas already in my possession. Whether the power has been lost to it or must needs be awakened by means yet unknown to me, this I cannot say. The ancient texts still hold many mysteries beyond my ability to decipher. But before I forget, I should mention to you that I did indeed track down another piece before I was waylaid by this current conundrum. You should find it sealed away at Red Mantis Falls. Probably shouldn't destroy it until I finish this quest, because, yeah, that's probably going to be a pain in the ass. I've learned not to destroy quest stuff until after the quest is done. It's such a pain in the butt. So, okay, we gotta go get this, whatever we're getting. Right, where is this thing? Alright. Ashlyn, no! I don't remember what I was wearing. Alright, I'm back in my regular gear. Okay. I don't want to cheat. That's cheating. We're going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming along? Sure. There we go, the 4th piece. It's a red mantis! Alright, got this piece. I see your search was a fruitful one. I am pleased to say I have also gleaned some insight into why the armor I found seemed devoid of power. As I alluded to, the ancient warrior's armor derives its power from a concordance between the incantations engraved on the steel itself and the inner beast of the wearer. But my own resonance with the plating was too weak as to allow a proper connection with it, and now I think I know why. My soul crystal, once burned bright like yours, but since the events at Wineport, has been reduced to a lifeless husk. Why this happened, I cannot say, but the tome is quite clear about what would happen were the powers of the armor to be bestowed upon one whose soul is weak. The inner beast would devour the mind of the wearer, who would go on a mindless rampage that would end only with the mercy of death. Yes, not unlike the crazed fiends we battle. I believe that the armor sensed my weakened state, foresaw the potential danger, and then knowingly shut off its powers to me, and I dare say we are fortunate that it did. I feel as though an apology is in order at this juncture. I must tell you I left this final piece of the armor where I found it, the breastplate, as the piece closest to the warrior's heart, has powers far greater and more dangerous than the other pieces. Uncertain as I was to the reason for my being unable to connect with the plate's mystical energy, I feared to take it would mean imperiling both myself and those around me. Your soul may burn stronger than mine, yet still I worry for your fate were you to put it on. Look deep within yourself, Yidolani. When you feel yourself ready, and only then, come speak to me again. Proof is the pudding. Curious George would share with you the location of the final piece of relic armor. You would truly seek the ultimate relic of my people? The armor that could consume the very soul of the most puissant warrior? Very well, if you truly are convinced of your readiness, I will not be the one to stand in your way. But I beg of you, Yidolani, the moment you feel yourself losing control and your inner beast overcoming you, you cast the armor aside. Cast it from the highest mountain or into the depths of the ocean, I care not. For once the beast consumes your soul, there is no going back. You will rage on, a monster, living naught but carnage in your wake. The realm will bleed and history will repeat itself. I cannot allow this to happen. No, my people have been shunned long enough. I will see the coming of a new age in which warriors protect the weak and are loved and admired by the people of the realm. The years of battle and sleepless nights spent poring over the ancient texts, all has been for this day. Brother, I know not where fate has led you, and yet I feel certain that in spirit you stand with me today. Together, we will restore the honor of our people. You must forgive my sentiment, Yidolani. As I said, this has been a long time coming. The breastplate you see is in the highlands of Coerthas, at the spring they call the Weeping Saint. It will stay behind. The events at Wineport still weigh heavy on my heart. Okay, we're going back to Coerthas. Oh, God. Alright, where are we going? Down here? Okay. Hey, that's something else. Da, 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 da. Dun, dun. She is in a horrible mood. She needs a nap. Even Darkstar. I like that name. All killed by this wee thing, huh? I took the span of its leap for the span of a giant's limbs. Corrupt little rotter, killing far more than it could hope to eat. Where's the gain in that? Well, I'm obliged to you. You get to know them who traveled the trade routes with you. Good men they were, every last one. Maybe not that tall fellow from Gadania. We could have spared him easy. I'm glad to have settled the hash of that murdering pocket fiend. Alright, where is this proof of the pudding? Way up there. Ta-da! Unable to, you two are far above the recommended. Oh, I need this. Okay, my bad. Ooh, my, aren't you a big boy? Hand over the breastplate, Yodolani. After much wrestling with the thought, I simply cannot entrust such a relic to an outsider. Man, you're a jackass. I get tired of people calling me outsider. Can't do this, can't do that. Jack was the only one that never did that to me. Well, I take it back. The Pugless Guild don't do that either. But yeah, I get so tired of this crap. Who may be overwhelmed by its power. I return now to Hidden Falls. If you would have words with me, then come. I will not run away. What a jerk thing to do. I get... yeah. Jerk. Just because you're a freaking weak coward doesn't mean I am. Damn. Jamie urged David. Interesting. Yedalani, I am sorry. I did not mean for things to happen like this, but I had no choice. I've wrestled long and hard with the matter, but this is my decision. I cannot trust you with this power when I do not even trust myself. That's right. I won't attempt to don the plate again either, nor will anyone. Not until I have proof that there is one with a will strong enough to withstand the beast's siren call. Dude, you're looking at her. Peer deep within your soul, Yodolani. Peer into the eyes of the beast that stares back at you. Can you truly say that you can engage the monster in battle and emerge victorious? Hell yeah! I battle primals for breakfast. Give me a break! Because I said I'd do this live on stream, so everybody knows that I'm not cheating, I'm going to destroy this. Can I destroy this? No. But I will discard it. Bye. It won't let me break it down, so bye. Just gotta break it down. And that one, bye. As I said, crafted gear only, so goodbye. Destroyed on stream. Okay. Oh, I guess we got nothing else to do. Let me see. There are a few quests here, but I could do those later. I'll do those when I hit level 50, and then I'll come back and clean those up. So let's go do some main story questing. Because I have to come back over here anyway, because for Titan, we have to come back this way anyway, so... T for 3. Gilzebert would like to aid in your manhunt. Well met, adventurer. I'm Gilzebert, head of security here at Little Alamigo. I heard tell that you have business with Gundabalt, knowing the bristly old bear. I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can, and you seem a decent sort. You tell me what's brought you here might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say. Can't say the sounds familiar. But I have men on the lookout for a Malja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each cup of sweet Thanalon tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'll be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Tea it is. Got it. I mean, I got to get my gear up soon. 34, 34. Yep. Gonna have to level all that up soon. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Yeah, okay then. Well, ain't you considerate? My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain? Hiding among the refugees? Like as not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You there, are you an Amalja? No, then carry on. Well, then I'll drink your tea right in front of your face. How about that? This sophisticated aroma. It's been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalon. I'm going to enjoy this. What, a masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 foams tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mama's fuck. At least he's honest. Man, this dude's so short, the Amalja won't see him. Shoo, shoo, don't bother me. The Amalja overrun us. I'm blaming you. Okay, fine. No tea for you. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was he was talking with some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. Ah, you're back. So do my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Foot in the door. Gilzebert would offer you some advice regarding your investigation. So you're determined to press on with your investigation. Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Ul'dah, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of the home from the Garleans. Gundabel belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Oh, back to the Waking Sands we go. You guys saying anything new these days? Good evening, Yidolani. I trust your investigation is faring well. Yeah, he's still spouting the same stuff. Yeah, I think everybody's still saying the same stuff. Okay. Because I've seen all those people, nobody's moved, we're good. It's been so long since I come back to talk to the Scions. Hey, calm down. Welcome back, Yidolani. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have had the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Alamegan native among the Scions. Should be pleased to introduce him to you. Meeting with the Resistance, Mephilia wants to introduce you to an Alamegan member of the Scions. Your Alamegan comrade is named Haribert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Haribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. If it isn't Yidolani Night Moon, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamegan Resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Alamigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Ah, baby being baby. Hey, you want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha, why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Albert sent you. Gird that worthless whoreson. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the call to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I realized Albert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. If he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Meffred, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Discard. Some of us have had to remain outside the hamlet. They're hardened soldiers all and no strangers to discomfort, but it's a trying experience being in a place that loves you not. Killing him softly. Meffred needs help tending a wounded brother. Hi, I'm Meffred, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wound's gone infested and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it. I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. These Quarry-Mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other. This is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. One of Meffred's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen after all, but that means going against the elementals' will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'll be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident hearer. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. You wish to aid the Alamegans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. Why are they being so cruel to these guys? I've never understood that. I know the elementals say no, but it's still kind of dumb. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelvewood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast of, or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since the time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Well, that's stupid. That's how it's to be, then. The bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the Resistance is free of this place. Helping Horn. Meffred needs your help to save a wounded comrade. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. Problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell, Scallion can't even stand. As well as you know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I have no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ragar. There's at least one woman in this place who gives a damn. Now, we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Boosteron, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as how he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'll be grateful if you could take the horns over to him to have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Faramund here. Godspeed. Yeah, I'm willing to help. I don't give a damn about the elementals either. Not if it means forsaking my brother. Boosteron. Let's go. Boosteron, I'm back. Let's have that drink already. Oh wait, it hasn't been a year yet. Let me see. Do I got anything to sell? Dish. That. All right. Ah, you know, Ani, ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. Well, I wouldn't say that, but I ain't exactly poor either. Huh, you got something to show me? Here you go. Man, I need to get a new mouse. Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I'm no stranger to the remedy. Now the Amiga front once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say, he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamigan soldier in Quarry Mill? So it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. By the seven hells, we leave behind the only home we've ever known and risk our lives to travel here. And now you mean to kick us out on our asses? Well, no, not me. No room for Alamegans who venerate Rogar, is that it? The story take you and your infernal elementals. Poor boy. It is well to see you return. Have you the medicine for our brother? God bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. He ain't heavy. Meffrey needs your help to find a missing comrade. Adventurer, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Abretta. Might be as a woman seen something. Ah, finally, it's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Coerthas some time ago, and he left me the sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to little Alamigo. Blast it, would that I'd known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. If you guys had bloody helped him, he wouldn't be going in there. Out in the wilds? Alone? That fool! That great big sentimental fool! My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Oh, don't worry, he didn't go far. Watch out! A goblin! That's it? Hey, Gorby. No. And besides, I would have to freaking get your ether up first. How's work going? Galleon! Captain, but what? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamigos. And Alamigos never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Besides, I don't even know your password, dear. Sorry. Remember the oath we swore, damn it? The oath to reclaim our homeland? We'll set foot on Alamigan soil again, together or not at all. Do you understand me? Did you get in trouble for not having your vest and badge? Or what? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. You didn't get in trouble? Okay. How did you clock in without it? Can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. Or do you have to fill out like a time adjustment sheet or something because you didn't have your badge? Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Come, highly recommended. Meffrey wishes to repay your kindness. I punch in and out on the app on my phone. Oh, okay. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. They don't have a time clock in the back anymore? Where? You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo. That's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he would do all in his power to aid you. They have computers. Okay. You know, there was somebody else on stream, I think it was Dragon. He said that he just got a job with Walmart overnight stocking. So the both of y'all, that's congratulations. Are you on break right now? Hey, I don't have a lot of money left on my card to spend, but she definitely needs chocolate milk in the morning and maybe more Danimals. Just get her the small one, the $4 one. Just get her another thing of Danimals. Oh. Well, I didn't want to spend your money. Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. You spoke with Methfred. It's been so long since I last heard from him. I have feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Methfred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Methfred is a friend of mine. I know this masked stranger you seek and will tell you what I can. The bear and the youngins cares. Gundobald is willing to share with you what he knows of the masked stranger. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. What aisle did they give you today? What section are you stocking tonight? No doubt you'll want to question them about their choice, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Gundobald sent you. Listen, I told him it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... you don't know anything about this. Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it. Well, he told me to, so shut up, lady. I was gonna say something bad. Shut up, lady. He told me to. What, have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for them. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble. Mark me words. Alright, let's go back this way. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Not would do but to dispose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time. Though the young ones know this not, unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. Get rid of that a little bit. Ruin wants ya. Heffring has a secret message for you. Hey, Adventure, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Willard. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundabald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. You liar! It's a trap! I don't believe this. 180-second ad break. Now running. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, just to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you or someone else? Curl got your tongue? No matter whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her! Well, that's about where I thought it was going. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Whatever. Kid's delusional. Attacked by Willard and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Corpse confrontation. Hereford needs your aid in disposing of some brigands. Perhaps you've heard of the Corpse Brigade, a nasty band of brigands that have been terrorizing these parts of late. Smuggling, thievery, cold-blooded murder of innocents. If you see any signs of foul play in these parts, like as not, the corpses are behind it. I'd like nothing more than to march into their hideout to the northeast and teach them a lesson. But I know when I'm outmatched. Normally I hesitate to trust a task to an outsider, but you seem a capable sort. Say you teach these scofflaws a lesson. After you sent me into a trap, you want me to help you? What's wrong with you, man? Big trouble in the Little Alamigo. Gundabald needs your help to rein in the young ones of Little Alamigo. Willard mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundabald! Bertolina, God's preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout, and they... The whole while, they laughed at me. They said that I suffered because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong, I swear to you. Those villains will answer for their crimes in due time, but tell me, does anyone else know of this? Willard, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertolina. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Alright, what am I looking for? Big trouble in Alamigo. Ascertain the youth's intentions. Okay. Oh, that is a big little guy. That's kind of cute. Now, what am I looking for? Alright, got that one. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundable's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? Well, I won't tell you that I have it, but I got it! Thanks for dropping it for me. Oh, mighty Rogger, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength to put an end to the suffering of your people. Huh, here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. Well, aren't you falling for an Ascian trick? What those animals did to Bertolina is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us? Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Willard to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. I'll give you a drink in a minute, baby. Said give me a minute. You need to be patient. Patient, my dear child. I said I'll get it for you in a second. Patience. Gone? The whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands, but what exactly is it that they mean to do? What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zamrock? Wait, you said Willard spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Hey, boy. I have to go up there, too. Willard, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgar to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zamrock and make off with the lizardman's cash, but they caught us, and so many dead gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Where is Willard? I don't even know where Willard's at. Why are they ignoring me? So much for taunt. Your skills at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Willard? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rogar. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamiga. I dare say Yidolani will wish to hear it as well. Foolish brat. Alright, let me go finish this quest up north. Let's see, how do I get in there? I think that's a very dead girl. Crush your enemies. What achievement is that? Defeat 5,000 enemies. Sweet! Alright. Thank you, outsider. Your victory is already the talk of the town. That may not mark the end of the corpse brigade, but at least now they know we're not afraid to fight back. Well, there was a dead girl next to him. And to think, these men and women were once my countrymen. Do they know no shame? Back in the heyday of Alamigo, the corpse brigade served our nation with pride and honor. Saddens me to see what they have become, but I would slay them down to the last if it would ensure that they besmirch our homeland's name no more. Alright, got that. No more lies, where will tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Rhaegar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. People are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Willard. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Ala Mhigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. Man, can't you say that first part first? It's like an afterthought. Sorry I tried to kill you. It's just an afterthought. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Ala Mhigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Oh, thank you. Back to square one. Gundabal wants to wish you well on your investigation. With that, we have more information to offer, but what Willard told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Well, I guess I'm going back to Minfilia now? Yep. Alright. Welcome back, Yidalani. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Ala Mhigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning an impressionable young mind, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ascians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Huh, did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Terra Falgord, Minfilia has another lead for you to pursue. While you were attending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. The sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Neroxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Yidalani. See if anybody's got anything different. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Exactly. It's always to the Waking Sands. Let's see. Thank you. You got anything else? Yidalani, pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results. I don't know if they're all saying anything different or not. Yeah, they're still saying the same stuff. Let me empty my bags. Repair. How's it going, Mariana? Mariano? How's it going? Hope your day's going good. Alright, do I have anything to sell? Yes. That. Yeah, that looks like everything. Okay, cool. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrod had an encounter with a scary Masked One. This Masked One is most certainly Sinister One. Oh, that was you? Okay, that was cool looking. I really like that. Where'd you get that? And thank you for the follow. Was that on the store or something, or where did you get that? Walking One should go and speak with Digging One, Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Falgar Fort in the North Shroud. At some point, I'm going to have to recraft my gear again, because it's getting kind of low. I don't remember. I just know it is really cool looking. I haven't seen that one before, so that one was really good looking. So that one was like, kudos. I like that one. Oh, come in here. Okay. Sometimes I wonder which is harder to find, a vein of gold or a good man. Probably a good man. But I swear one day I will find the mother lode. Just keep looking for the gold, honey. I swear you'll be better off. My fellows and I live one day at a time, using the proceeds of the morning's haul to buy the evening's tankard. It is an unpredictable way of life, but I would not exchange it for aught else. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Medrod is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Give me a minute, baby. No, leave those alone. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, though. That's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was heading back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death, you think? Man, you're very dramatic, dude. In that instance, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, coming to claim her soul for his realm. Really? What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Anything to assure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork, that's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. Ziz is so ridiculous. Aideen has a proposal to make concerning your investigation. So, here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Oh my god, that's awful. How do you stand around looking at stuff like that? Man, I would probably... No, thank you. Among the local fauna, only the scale skin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Well, okay. Off to the wilderness to kill some Ziz. Ziz? Ziz is. It's as is. No, do not dump my chips on the floor, thank you. What the hell? No. Alright, I'll go get you a drink. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get her something to drink, because otherwise she's gonna dump all my food on the floor. No! Alright, sorry about that. She getting all cranky. Inside out, follow the host. Thank you for the follow. I think I got you guys. Let me make sure I followed you guys back. Yep, I got you both. Oh, thank you. Whoever gambler was, thank you. Alright, talk to these guys. You've already seen to the Z's. Good work, adventurer. So, were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it would look like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Rock of Rancor. Adian has further knowledge of the mysterious deaths. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been commonly maidens. I better watch myself, eh? Okay. Hun seemingly japes aside. There's a rumor been going around. There's some as a whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. Seeing eye to winged eye. Everalt has information to share regarding your investigation. There is something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself. Lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. Hey, gambler. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. At least I know what I'll be doing the next time I play this arch. Hawk Manor, no HUD. That'll be interesting. Probably won't do it tonight, though. That'll be like the first thing when I log on her the next time. Tomorrow will be Palace of the Dead, floors 131 through 160. If I make it that far. I thought I hit that. Okay, try this again. Hey, the progress is just slow, that's what it is. Alright. Go up this way. This place always confuses me. Hey James, how's it going? So next time I log on her, she will be doing Hawk Manor with no HUD. That'll be interesting. I do need to get. I need him. I think her gear is good enough to do it. So let me see. Down here. Ah. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? Alright. Oh, there we go. Might have to bump that up to 5 again. Well, I hope you get it. Is that gold saucer stuff? Ah, okay, that would explain it. Are you getting close to it? I'm at 270 cards, need 312. Well, wow. And I bet you're going to be burnt out like hell, you know? You're probably already burnt out, but you're so close. Man, you've been after that for several days now. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. What's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime. They're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. It looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. A monstrous Banamite appeared, and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. The mount is from the occult crescent. Had to look it up. Oh, okay, that's where... Oh, I may have to consider going back to do that just to get the mount. I don't care about the relic, but mounts, I might have to reconsider that. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? I'm not a big fan of the occult crescent, but mounts, that might get my interest long enough to go, maybe. Power of deduction. Medrod is troubled by dearth of new developments in the murder investigation. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I have been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there could be no doubt. It is a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's impossible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banamite. Nice. Congratulations on that, by the way. But you and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Banamite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, an apple tart? Oh, he's serious, but listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course! There must be more than one of the buggers! It's so obvious, but that means... Since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp. Yay! FF14, yes, exactly. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer! It was a pleasure knowing you, and we're done playing Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys, so you can have at it. Back at it. Well, that burned to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Good luck! Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Man, they didn't take long to dump that crap on me. They're like, never mind, we're done. We've read too many Hardy Boys, Nancy Drews, no more murder mysteries for these guys. Yeah, that is a very dead corpse. Alright, we're going back. Laughing though, I imagine a game when the NPCs took care of their own problems. Yeah, exactly. Even in World of Warcraft, back when I still played Cataclysm, did that stupid dungeon where you get that golden dragon with Arthas. Yeah, Arthas didn't do diddly shit. You did it all for him. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? NPCs that did things for themselves? Oh lord, I'd be out of a job. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight, poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough, the creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It sounds like a serial killer to me, guys. I'm just saying. Serial killer, young women, being dumped all over the place, but still, same MMO. I don't know what the serial killer is yet, but you got a serial killer here. And no, it isn't Cheerios or Fruity Pebbles. The victim, okay. It's been too difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... This button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil? Or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Secret of the White Lily. Alpha Mayor wants you to hold on to the button. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. Wait a minute, but you guys are the authority. Shouldn't you guys take over? Oh, God. I'm Inspector Gadget. Go, Inspector Gadget. Only the female variety. While it is a standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, exactly what is this, Death Note? You don't know me. I could be like with some kind of shitagami here, writing people in a Death Note or something. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know me. Oh, wait, I work for you guys. Never mind. You do know me. You have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mion. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Like some of those delivery quests and the destination is literally across the... Not just across the street! They're right next to the person! Like, this guy can't hear you talking right next to me? Are you serious? Is he deaf or something? Is he blind? Maybe he's looking at his cell phone and is just not paying attention. Oh wait, they don't have cell phones here. That's on the first. Never mind. Where are we going? Back to Gridania? And hello, Abra. How's it going? Oh, wait. That may not be any of you guys. I just say hello just in case it's one of you guys. But hello. Oh, and hey, Lyrica. I just saw that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is one of my alts, yes. Yes, it is. How are you doing? I just saw you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just looked over. Yes, this is... I'm doing a challenge on her. This is, my self-sufficient crafter. No blue dungeon gear. I throw it all away on screen if I get it. And no HUD in Dungeons challenge. All the way from Morel Reborn all the way to level 100 if I can. We'll see. I've already done Sastasha, Tamtara, Copper Bells, and freaking Ifrit. Now I'm going to continue on and see how far I can get with this idea. But basically, blue dungeon not allowed. No market board. And vendors only if I can't craft it or find it in the wide world of Eorzea. That is just the nature of this challenge. Yeah, like that. Because I was bored one day and decided to make something challenging. Let's see. But how are you doing, Lyrica? Good evening to you, Yinalani. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. No, because we're not. Yes, it is definitely interesting. And I'll probably end up doing the dungeon tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, because tomorrow is my my deep dungeon day. I alternate between the two challenges. My other one, she's doing all the deep dungeons on all combat classes. And as soon as the fourth one comes out, that'll be added to the list. So tomorrow she'll be going floors 1 through 31, through 160. I'm currently on the Paladin right now. But yeah, I stay busy. And then when current content drops, I'll quickly get through that because it probably won't take long. But you know, what else do we got to do when we're waiting for current content? I don't raid, so everybody that asks me, go Savage raid. Absolutely freaking not. I hate it. If I wanted to raid, I'd go back to World of Warcraft, and that will absolutely never happen ever again. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the Lily Sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Burnett. Over by the Ether at Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Man, they should allow us riding our mounts in town. Just give them some extra greens, they'll be fine. I mean, if they can fight monsters, they can come through town with people. Come on! Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. This looks like one of those venturing seals. Seems to be some manner of decorative button. Reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the White Lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Senegold over at the Lancers Guild. And one makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a four-name basis. Okay, we're going over there. Okay. Burnett believes that I can help you? Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist you, never you fear. But whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? See, I could do the dungeon tonight, but one, I'm tired. And two, I gotta give all of y'all a reason to come back. You know? Hawk Manor with no HUD, that one's gonna be interesting. Because there's a lot of trash mobs in there. Fascinating work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. And all my gear is literally self-crafted. Unless it has to do with the quest, I don't keep it. Blue gear gets destroyed. And trust me, I was very sad about my warrior gear going bye-bye. But it's okay. Wait. A memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursundel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he can tell me all about it. Let's find out who our serial killer is. Oh, no problem. I'm about to end it for the night anyway. I just wanted to unlock the dungeon. So, thank you for hanging out, though. I'm not going to do the dungeon tonight, because I definitely wanted that to be my opening thing for, like, not today, not tomorrow, but the next day. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray lead me to my thoughts. But this is always, I always post all my stuff on YouTube, so my videos will always be posted there. The sigil of the Dartancourt family. How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman, her face, was it marred in any way? I feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Alright, I'll do that one tomorrow, so I'm going to end it here. Right out. So that will be the first thing I do. Not tomorrow, since that's my Palace of the Dead day. But the next day, and Hawk Manor will be the first on my list. I'll start the quest and go do it. No HUD. We'll see how far that gets me. May end up having to get more gear, but I think I'll be fine. I'll just have to maybe socket this stuff. Yeah, I'll probably socket it, make some food, and we should be good to go. So, see who we got tonight. Who are we raiding out to tonight? Not a lot of people playing Final Fantasy right now. That's 16. That one's doing progression. Sure, I don't know how far people are in the thing, but we'll check this person out. I'm always about checking out new people, so gotta see what they're all about. So I'll see everybody tomorrow. Palace of the Dead, floors 131 through 160, if I make it that far and not die. So, good night, everybody. YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.